This is called Poem to the South on the day before the 2016 election. It is dawn, the eve of the 2016 election, and all across the scraped and neutered gouge of the southern landscape, the neocon bugle call rings in a minor key, a worn and weary echo to the Dixieland blues. This is the New South, where land and labor are still cheap, and where trailer parks and slum rentals breed gun-wielding Christian patriots to stock the shelves, lay the brick, unclog the drains, work the casinos, pump the septic tanks, eviscerate the chickens, and to serve as brave bullet magnets, that's patsy cannon fodder, in the perennial war for oil and empire. Where once a virgin woodland stood, there now grows and rose the slash pine fields of future 2x4s and toilet paper, where nary a bird does sing and no magnolias blossom. And every spring the vanity and hubris of a controlled burn blazes in the collective subconscious of a TV-induced stupor, flavored with 44-ounce big gulp drinks and fried organ meats. They are living as metaphors to the very dogs now chained in their yards. They are wildflowers growing along the fringes of their holy landfills, these cemeteries overpopulated with southern myth and chivalry, the remains of pride and legend, all that regurgitated myth that flavors the sour cud now chewed by their heifer daughters and yoked son oxen. The community choir is singing in a bold and saccharine denial of the venereal blisters, the tattooed necks, the blackened teeth, the goodwill clothes and payday loans, Granny watching the kids while Mama's waiting tables and Daddy is doing 365 days in the county jail for failing to pay child support. Lips moving while they read the tattered pages of Field and Stream in the health department. And acre upon acre of yard sales of shit stacked on wobbly tables in the park while the bail bondsman's smiling face surveys it all from his towering billboard there by the Burger King. Yes, choked in history and soaked in blood, this is the enduring legacy of the hanging tree, illiteracy, pyorrhea, and pinworm, bending over for the plantation class or taking it in the gut for their profit. This is what's left after centuries of seduction by a dream of redemption through accumulation and gain. This is the dawn of the newest New South. Truck nuts and minimal wage, fast food obesity, and obedience to passion. The number 3, the color red, the scent of China, the sound of the truck not starting in the morning, the feel of farting through cheap polyester, and screaming at a wall that Mexico is never going to build. We're talking Jesus here. The Confederate flag, the fear of science, the crime of abortion, the evil notion of evolution, the sin of queerdom, and the sanctity and holiness of guns. All the standard bearers and hair triggers, flashpoints, and this new iconography, painted like Elvis on black velvet and flapping in the breeze at the flea market, as if to herald the imminent coming of their Christ in his theocratic state and a prayed-for end to a God-forsaken socialist presidency.